Thank you for joining us. I'm Breana Pitts with a WBZ News update. The Norfolk County District Attorney says Braintree police were justified in their use of deadly force during a shootout at Motel 6. In May, Officer Donald Delaney was serving a restraining order when investigators say Tiaza Robinson started firing shots through the door. One hit Officer Delaney in the face. Other officers returned fire, and originally, police thought Robinson died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. But an autopsy found the fatal bullet came from one of the officer's guns. Officer Delaney has recovered but will need surgery in the future. The Motel 6 has been shut down. An 8-year-old boy is in the hospital after a boat capsized off the coast of Wareham. Yesterday, the Coast Guard rescued a dozen people when the 18-foot powerboat overturned near the base of the Cape Cod Canal, but the boy was still missing. A diver rushed in to help and found that child under the overturned boat. Paramedics airlifted him to a Boston hospital. No word yet on his condition. And new details about a stabbing on the Boston Common. Boston police have released 3 people originally arrested in connection with the violence, but they say one of the victims is now facing charges. Once doctors released George Mitstakis from the hospital, police arrested him for assault with a deadly weapon. They say he hit another man with a skateboard, starting that fight. Officers are still looking for the person who did the stabbing. The other victim remains in the hospital but is expected to be okay. Let's send things over to meteorologist Pamela Gardner with a look at the forecast.
Well, hey there. It looks like a few more showers will move through the forecast this afternoon. Early evening temperatures will stay in the low to mid 70s, and you notice it's a little bit muggy out there too. The humidity has gone up since we have that south-southwest wind, and overcast skies in between the rain chance. Now the showers and thunder showers move offshore by 11 o'clock, and then overnight tonight temperatures dip into the 60s and upper 50s in some communities, but Friday morning starting off primarily dry other than a few showers overnight. So 60 degrees for that low, mostly cloudy, and then temperatures tomorrow right around 80 degrees. A fantastic afternoon actually under a partly sunny sky, but can't rule out the potential for an isolated pop-up shower because that cold frontal boundary is going to be sitting just to the south of us. So what we're watching too back to our west is an area of low pressure that's going to turn into a coastal low for Saturday, and it's going to be very close. A sharp cutoff between no rain versus heavy torrential flooding rain, 1 to 2 inches of rain potential perhaps across southeastern Massachusetts. So moderate chance for that heavy rain across Buzzards Bay, Cape Cod, and the Vineyard, Nantucket. A high chance of experiencing that rainfall for Saturday, and then a low chance for that rain to move into Boston. The wind, regardless of whether or not we see the rain on Saturday, will be a factor, coming right on shore, and gusts between 40 up to 50 miles per hour through Saturday evening. So your 7-day forecast as a result of that little nor'easter, it's going to be 72 degrees on Saturday, Sunday 76, and still an onshore wind. Breana?
All right, Pamela, thank you. I'm Breana Pitts. This has been a WBZ News Update.